Welcome to the Human Meme Podcast. I'm AI David Boles, and along with our Crackbot AI research team, we present this topic today. A comprehensive guide to understanding tinnitus, causes, management, and psychological impact. Now, tinnitus can be pronounced a couple of ways. There is the medical way and the regular people way. Both are generally acceptable, and you'll hear both versions in today's podcast. Tinnitus is characterized by the perception of noise or ringing in the ears when no external sound is present. This condition is not a disease but a symptom, indicating an underlying issue in the auditory system. The causes are diverse, ranging from exposure to loud noise and age-related hearing loss to earwax blockage and changes in ear bones. Globally, millions report some form of tinnitus, making it a prevalent yet personal experience. Some describe it as a ringing sound, while others experience it as buzzing, hissing, or whistling. Its impact varies widely. For some, it's a minor nuisance. For others, it severely disrupts daily life, affecting sleep, concentration, and emotional well-being. One of the critical questions surrounding tinnitus is whether it can be cured. While there's no one-size-fits-all cure, numerous strategies and treatments can manage it effectively. These include sound therapy, using external noise to alter perception or mask tinnitus, and cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, to modify emotional responses and teach coping mechanisms. Advances in technology have also led to innovative solutions, such as neuromodulation techniques and smartphone apps offering sound therapy and mindfulness exercises. At its core, tinnitus is not a disease but a symptom, indicating something amiss in the auditory system. The causes are manifold and can range from exposure to loud noise, which damages the delicate hair cells in the inner ear, to age-related hearing loss. Other contributing factors include earwax blockage, changes in the ear bones, or conditions such as Meniere's disease. It's crucial to recognize that tinnitus is a common experience, with millions of people worldwide reporting some form of it, transient or persistent. The nature of tinnitus varies widely. For some, it's a ringing sound, while others describe it as a buzzing, hissing, whistling, or even a roaring sound. Its pitch can be high or low, and the volume can fluctuate. For many, tinnitus is a benign annoyance. For others, it can be a source of significant distress, impacting concentration, sleep, and overall quality of life. One of the most common questions about tinnitus is whether it can be cured. The answer is nuanced. While there's no universal cure for tinnitus, there are numerous strategies and treatments that can help manage it effectively. The approach largely depends on the underlying cause. For instance, if tinnitus is due to earwax buildup, removing the wax can alleviate the symptom. Similarly, if it's related to hearing loss, using hearing aids can significantly improve symptoms. In terms of treatment, sound therapy is a widely used method. It involves using external noise to alter a person's perception of tinnitus or to mask it. This could be white noise, low-level background music, or specialized ear-level sound generators. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, is another effective approach, particularly for those whose tinnitus causes distress. CBT helps modify the emotional response to tinnitus and teaches coping mechanisms. In recent times, advancements in technology have led to innovative solutions. For example, neuromodulation techniques, which involve stimulating the brain or auditory pathways, show promise in reducing tinnitus symptoms. Similarly, certain smartphone apps are designed to provide relief through sound therapy and mindfulness techniques. The question of whether tinnitus is dangerous or life-threatening is another area of interest. While tinnitus itself is not life-threatening, it can be a symptom of a more serious underlying condition, such as a brain tumor or aneurysm in very rare cases. However, these instances are the exception rather than the rule. It's important to understand that living with tinnitus requires a multifaceted approach. This includes protecting one's ears from loud noises, managing stress, as stress can exacerbate tinnitus, and maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Regular checkups with an audiologist or an ENT specialist are recommended, especially if tinnitus suddenly appears or changes in character. Tinnitus, as we've understood, is not just a singular condition, but a spectrum of experiences. Each person's encounter with tinnitus is unique, colored by their individual perception of the sound, their emotional response, and how it impacts their daily life. For some, tinnitus is a minor background noise, easily ignored. For others, it's a debilitating condition, disrupting sleep and concentration, causing anxiety, and even leading to depression. The personal stories are as varied as the condition itself. Take, for instance, a musician who developed tinnitus after years of exposure to loud music. For them, the constant ringing in the ears is not just an annoyance, but a professional hindrance, affecting their ability to discern notes and tones. Contrast this with an office worker who experiences tinnitus as a soft hum, noticeable only in quiet moments and largely unobtrusive to their daily routine. The diversity of these experiences underscores the importance of personalized treatment approaches. No single strategy works for everyone, and effective management often requires a combination of therapies. For instance, sound therapy might be more beneficial for someone whose tinnitus is prominent in quiet environments, while CBT might be better suited for someone whose tinnitus is causing significant emotional distress. The frontiers of tinnitus research are equally fascinating. Scientists are exploring the neural mechanisms behind tinnitus, seeking to understand why the brain perceives these phantom sounds. This research is crucial, as it could pave the way for more targeted treatments in the future. For example, there's ongoing research into the use of transcranial magnetic stimulation, TMS, a non-invasive procedure that uses magnetic fields to stimulate nerve cells in the brain. Early studies suggest it might help reduce tinnitus symptoms in some individuals. Moreover, the link between tinnitus and the brain's health is an area of growing interest. Some studies suggest that tinnitus might be associated with changes in the brain's neural networks, particularly those involved in auditory processing and attention. This has led to investigations into neurofeedback therapy, where individuals learn to modify their brain activity, potentially offering another avenue for managing tinnitus. In the realm of technology, apps and wearable devices are becoming increasingly sophisticated. These tools often combine sound therapy with relaxation techniques, biofeedback, and educational resources, offering a holistic approach to managing tinnitus. The accessibility of these technologies means that more people can find relief in the comfort of their homes. It's also worth noting the role of community and support groups in managing tinnitus. Sharing experiences and coping strategies with others who understand the challenges of living with tinnitus can be immensely beneficial. These communities provide not only practical advice but also emotional support, helping to alleviate the feelings of isolation that can accompany this condition. The psychological impact of tinnitus cannot be overstated. For many, the persistent presence of sound that cannot be escaped or controlled leads to a profound sense of vulnerability. This psychological toll is an essential aspect of tinnitus that often goes unnoticed. Imagine living in a world where the volume of life is constantly accompanied by an uninvited soundtrack, one that can't be turned off or tuned out. This scenario is the everyday reality for many with tinnitus, and it shapes their interactions with the world. The management of tinnitus is as much about managing these psychological effects as it is about addressing the auditory symptoms. Mindfulness and meditation have emerged as powerful tools in this regard. By teaching individuals to focus their attention and become more aware of their thoughts and feelings without judgment, these practices can help mitigate the stress and anxiety that often accompany tinnitus. They enable individuals to separate the physical sensation of the noise from the emotional reactions it provokes, creating a space where the sound exists without dominating one's emotional landscape. Turning to the neurology of tinnitus, we find a rapidly evolving field. Recent advances in neuroimaging have allowed scientists to study the brain's activity in people with tinnitus, uncovering patterns of altered connectivity and activity in certain neural networks. This has led to the hypothesis that tinnitus may be related to the brain's attempt to compensate for hearing loss or other auditory disruptions, essentially filling in the missing sound. This understanding opens new avenues for potential treatments, such as neural plasticity-based therapies, which aim to retrain the brain to process sounds differently. The philosophical implications of tinnitus are equally profound. Tinnitus raises questions about the nature of perception and reality. What does it mean to hear a sound that doesn't exist in the physical world? How does our brain's interpretation of sensory information shape our experience of reality? These questions challenge our understanding of the mind-body connection and the limits of human perception. On a societal level, tinnitus invites a broader discussion about the modern world's impact on our senses. Our increasingly noisy environment, from urban soundscapes to personal audio devices, poses a significant risk to our auditory health. Tinnitus serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of protecting our hearing and being mindful of the auditory spaces we inhabit. As we conclude our journey through the multifaceted world of tinnitus on the Human Meme podcast, we're reminded of the profound complexity and resilience inherent in the human experience. Tinnitus, more than just an auditory symptom, serves as a mirror reflecting the intricate interplay between our physical senses and psychological well-being. It challenges us to think deeply about perception, reality, and the delicate balance of our sensory experiences in an increasingly noisy world. Through our exploration of its causes, varied manifestations, and the personal stories of those it affects, we gain not only a better understanding of this condition, but also a greater appreciation for the intricate workings of the human mind and body. The advancements in treatment and research bring hope, highlighting our capacity for adaptation and innovation. As we navigate the nuances of managing tinnitus, we're imbued with a sense of optimism. This journey through the realm of tinnitus is not just about confronting a challenge. It's about discovering the remarkable ability of individuals to find harmony within themselves, even amidst the uninvited symphony of life. For the Human Meme podcast, I'm AI David Boles, wishing you a bright day and a clear tomorrow. Be a human meme.